guys, yoga, diet, exercise, diary, day 27. I wasn't going to do one today, but I've got to because I've gone back on the Monjarno. I had a terrible day yesterday, a really bad day. I've had two really bad days lately. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's just running away with me. So I've been maintaining nicely, kind of. I've been struggling to get it down, but I haven't been putting it on too much. So I've been hitting around the 89, 88. 88 was lovely, and then I went into the 89s, and I said straight away, as soon as I hit the 90s, I'm going back on a fairly hefty dose of Monjarno. So yesterday, let me tell you what I had to eat. I was just really bad. Mark went out last night and he left me to my own devices, and I was bored. And I wasn't bored, I was busy. But when he's out, I'll go to the cupboards. So I didn't eat anything terribly bad, and my calorie count was 1,415. Bad. I like to be under 500. But it wasn't over 2,000, which is what I suppose a woman's supposed to have. A woman's supposed to have between 1,500 and 2,000 calories. I was on 1,415, and I put on, ready for this? 1.2 kilos. So I'll tell you in a minute what I weigh now. So yesterday, I had a slice of toast, buttered with 2 scrambled eggs and a squirt of ketchup. Then at tea time, I had that dinner time. I can't fast. I'm trying to fast 24 hours a day and just eat once a day at 5 o'clock. I can't do it. I'm struggling. I'm thinking about food the whole time. So tea time yesterday, I had a tin of veg soup. It wasn't enough, so I had the classic cafe combo of a tin of veg soup and a cheese sandwich, a cheese salad sandwich, no butter, but I had some mayonnaise on it. Mark went out and I had 2 scoops of vanilla ice cream. Mark came in and I had a Weetabix with milk and sugar. That came to 1,415 calories. So yesterday I'd gone up. It was a red day. Red days are days where I've gained weight. So the day before yesterday, I was 89.3. Yesterday, I was 89.4. Manageable, doable, not bad at all. Today, I've gone off the rails and I'm 90.6. And I said as soon as I went back into the 90 kilograms, as soon as I went back into the 90 kilograms, I was going back on a decent dose of Monjarno. So last Thursday, last Thursday, I took one milligram, the number 1 on the pen of Monjarno. It did not touch me. It had no effect whatsoever and was completely wasted. Today, I've taken quite a hefty dose, or a bigger dose. It's not a hefty dose at all. A bigger dose, 2.5 on the pen. And I'm slightly worried because I don't feel sick. I do feel thirsty. I can feel my mouth drying out already. I took it about an hour ago. I took 2 doses about 6 weeks ago now, maybe two months ago. And one of them, I was disgusted with my weight, so I ramped it up and I emptied half a blooming pen into myself. Stupid, don't do it. I'm not advising anybody else to ever do that. It was a stupid thing to do, but it worked for me. By God, it worked for me. I barely ate for 2 weeks. It was brilliant. I felt sick all day long. I wasn't sick at all, but I felt queasy all day, every day. It was fabulous. I loved it. I know that makes me sound as though I've got a problem. I haven't. It was good that it kept me off the food. It was good that it allowed me to fast 24 hours a day. And it was good to get me from the 90s into a nice 80. I went down to 81.3 was my lowest. No, it wasn't. 88.1 was my low. 88.1. I was nowhere near 81. 88.1 was my lowest. Now I'm back up to 90.6. Okay, it's only 2 kilograms, you know, from 88, well, 88 to 90, 2.5 kilograms. I'm not having it. I am not having it. So I'm back on the Monjarno. I'm concerned that I don't feel sick. Is this a dud pen? Because it seems to be when I started this new pen that it stopped working. And I said to our Sam, I think they've changed the pen, because the last one I got, every time I took it, no matter how much I took, I took one dose that was huge, and then I took a tiny dose after it, and even the tiny dose made me feel sick for a week. And I said, I love this new pen. They've obviously changed the formula on it, because it's making me feel really queasy and keeping me off the food. I've changed pen. I emptied that pen, bought a new one. This one doesn't seem to be working. Have I got a dud pen? I mean, it's 160 quid a time. It's a lot of money. And I'm kind of gauging it on how ill I feel, and I don't feel ill. So I'm a little bit concerned that even at 2.5, it's not going to work. And if it doesn't work today, then I'm damn well taking another 2 tomorrow, because I'm not having it. I'm not having this weight gain. I've got to keep on top of it. But the very thing I don't want to do is rely on the Monjarno and go off the rails and put it all back on as soon as I stop taking it. And that is the big danger. With Monjarno, as long as you are on it, you can do well. As soon as you come off it, you put the weight on. And I want to train my body to get used to every single day not eating till 5 o'clock. But the Monjarno takes away the hunger. The second you come off that, or the effects of it wear off, it usually, depending on how much you take, it usually lasts at least a week. The minute those effects wear off, bang, the hunger comes back tenfold. I don't want to be relying on, I want the willpower, but I'm just thinking about food all day long. When can I eat? What can I eat? What can I have? I've had gastric surgery, so I eat very slowly and very little. But yesterday, there's 2 scrambled eggs on 1 slice of toast, a tin of soup and a sandwich, and 2 scoops of ice cream and a Weetabix. It's too much. Anyway, that's me. Oh, Mark and I both did yoga last night. Well done, Mark. He came in, he sat for about 10 minutes. I thought, here we go, we're not going to do it. I'm going to go and do it by myself. I didn't need to nudge him. He came up and he said, come on then, let's do it. And Mark has done it 3 or 4 times now. 4 times, I think. And last night he felt the benefit. For the first time, he said, I can feel it. I can stretch further. He felt things clicking in his back as they released. And for the first time, 4 sessions in, with some spaces between, not 4 consecutive sessions, but 4 sessions in, he's feeling the benefits of the yoga. So, all good. This morning, we were talking to our kids. We take kids to school. We were talking to our kids about Tai Chi. No, we were talking about Japan and all the things about Japan, technology and how they sleep in pods and, you know, all the little quirks of Japan. And I said, do you know, some corporations, they make their entire staff, before they go to school or before they go to work, they make their entire staff go up onto the roof and do Tai Chi for half an hour. So they said, can we do Tai Chi? I said, of course we can. I said, when we get out of the car, we'll stand in the car park and we'll do 10 seconds of Tai Chi. So I had these kids giving it this in the car park until before they went into school. They loved it. And they said, that's it, the doors in my mind are all open now. I'm going to work like a genius. And they went in all enthusiastic and all piped up from just doing 10 seconds of this. Bless them. Right, Nice chat. See you later.